we are apart, you'll never be alone. Never be alone.
We all go up there? Yeah, we'll all just stand on the stage and stand alone.
She got a bad reputation. She takes the long way home. And all of my friends seen her naked, or so the story goes. Mistakes, we all make them, but they won't let go. She got a bad reputation. I know what they don't. Not a thing say about you, baby. They don't know what you've been through. Trust me, I could be the one to treat you like a lady. Let me see what's underneath. All I need is you.
Oh, we're still going. Okay, yeah. He's probably intimidated.
It's breaking, making my heart grow cold. And it's the deep where she's sinking, begging her, please, don't let go. She's got a bad reputation. She's all that, all on the go. I don't care what they say about you, baby. They don't know what you've been through. Trust me, I could be the one to treat you like a lady. Let me see what's underneath. All I need is you. Nobody knows the way that's on her shoulder said. Nobody knows the way that I know it said. She got a bad. Nobody knows the way that I know it said. Nobody knows the weight that's on her shoulder said. Nobody knows the way that I know it said. She got a bad. Yeah. Say about you, baby. They don't know what you've been through. Trust me, I could be the one to treat you like a lady. Let me see what's underneath. All I need is you.
Good job, guys. Another one. We should go like the throwback. Okay. Stitches. Oh, are we done? Who wants to start it off? You have a very beautiful voice.
Yeah, you too. I've been hurt before. Thank you.
Yeah. Mom. Did you get some music?
Never left me quite this sore. Your words cut deeper than a knife. And I need someone to breathe me back to life. That I'm going under, but I know that I'll make it out alive if I keep calling you my lover.
How are you guys?
How are you?
I was like walking by, I was like, that's the saddest Stitches I've ever heard. I need someone. No, I love her singing.
What about that?
How you guys doing today?
Good.
Good.
How are you?
I'm great. I feel really good. What was I going to say? I was going to say, I'm going to ask, can I ask one, how do you, is Des Moines? Is it?
Des Moines. No S.
So, I have a question. When I'm on stage tonight, do I say Iowa or Des Moines?
Iowa. Des Moines.
Okay, I'll jump back and forth. But for my initial, like, Iowa. That's what people are going to be pumped with. Right. Iowa is a funny word to scream. No. Des Moines isn't any easier to say.
Iowa.
Shorter.
All right, all I have to say is if someone's asking a question, please don't talk over them. Other than that, go nuts.
Yes, girl.
Thank you, but don't do that when someone's asking a question. Okay? All right, you guys. Yeah. What's your question?
Right, it wasn't.
Yeah.
First of all, I love you.
I love you back.
So, like, obviously, like, your singing voice and stuff has, like, changed a little bit since handwritten.
A lot of it.
How would you say your songwriting style has changed since then?
I think that I have this trick. Well, not a trick. It's actually not a trick at all. It's just especially when it's like a song that I'm going to be choosing as my single, I make it so that if it's not hard for me to sing, that I'm not pushing myself to like, be better and make songs that are like different and out of my comfort zone. So every single time I try and make a new song, I'm trying to do something that is difficult for me and that is like pushing me into a weird place, because I find that that's where you find magic, is in the uncomfort zone. So yeah. What's your question?
Would you, do you think you kind of would try hip hop or jazz?
You're like, would you, do you think? I don't know about hip hop. I love hip hop. I don't know if I'd do it, but I love jazz music too. I'd incorporate some major seventh chords. I'd sound like a nerd saying that. What's your question?
What's your go-to workout song?
My go-to workout song is... What is my go-to workout song? I haven't been listening to music lately, but it used to be basically anything off 1989 by Taylor Swift. What's your question? Yeah.
Okay. What's like the oddest or the strangest thing you've received from a fan?
I've got a lot of weird things from you guys. I've got a lot of weird pieces of clothing. Yeah, I got a lot of weird things. I don't know. What's your question? The back?
First of all, I love you. And second of all, who has been like your favorite artist to record with?
I loved working with Khalid. I loved producing that song with John Mayer. I love working with Camila. I don't know, everyone. I mean, everyone who I've collabed with is a close friend of mine, so it's hard for me to say who my favorite is. What's your question?
What was your favorite part about filming the music video?
For Senorita? It was obviously a little bit uncomfortable at first. We were like both pretty like, oh my god, this is happening. But yeah, you can't take yourself so seriously in those situations, and it actually ended up being so fun, because you'll see in the BTS there's like this completion at the end of us. Every time we were about to do a really serious scene, we would scream as loud as we possibly can. On the top of our lungs, just to kind of remove all the awkwardness. That was my favorite part, because we were breaking down walls that we've never broke down before, and it was really fun. Yeah. What's your question? Yeah.
Would it be possible if I could
Maybe. Let me think for 1 second, okay?
She could what?
What's your question?
Me?
Yeah.
What's something that you would never do before going on stage?
I would never eat half a chocolate cake before going on stage. I'd throw up. Or drink milk. I'd throw up. What's your question?
Okay, so out of all the songs you recorded, which one means the most to you?
It's hard because they all have different meanings, so they all mean the most in different ways, but in my blood, definitely, overall, yeah. What's your question?
Me?
Yeah.
First of all, I really love you more than anything.
I really love you back more than anything.
So my question is, what is a lesson in life that you had to learn the hard way?
A lesson in life that I had to learn the hard way. That you cannot assume you know how somebody's feeling and why they're feeling that way. Because no matter how close you are to somebody, no matter how much you think you know about someone, you never, ever, ever know the reason they are acting the way they're acting. You just don't know, and you can't make assumptions. And when you assume things about people, you can start drama that is unnecessary. Yeah.
Yes.
What's your question?
I just wanted to say that my friend Elle and Annie were from out of state. We're from Dallas and
Cool.
she's from Orlando. We've all come together through your music, and I just wanted to say thank you so much
that's
for
sweet.
making
Thank you
music
for telling
that.
me.
And I just wondered if you've had any experience like that.
With people that just
that
like
you've
friends
met,
from all...
yeah.
Yeah,
through
all
other
of my friends are from all over the world, which is the best feeling in the entire world, is that you can meet someone from across the world and be just as good as friends as you are, as you neighbor. You know, it's really weird.
And they helped me design this for you. I do machine embroidery, and I made
sick.
this for you.
Wow, this is amazing. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Cool. Rose life. What's your question? Yeah.
What motivates you to get out of it?
To get out of bed, what motivates me? Well, what would happen if I wasn't here right now?
I'd cry.
No, not that. I mean, you guys motivate me to get out of bed in the morning for sure, but just life. I just love life. I think it's the most beautiful thing in the world, and there's an infinite amount of things you can do with it, and I'm just, every day I wake up feeling extremely grateful for it, and that's my main reason. Yeah. What's your question?
Yes, you have put out a few singles recently. When are you working on your next album?
I'm always working on my next album. I'm never not. So it'll be when it'll be. And I don't know when that is. What's your question?
Well, we all know how much you love to perform.
Yeah.
But with so many tour dates, are you ever concerned about being able to hold up mentally, physically, emotionally?
Yeah, all the time. The trick is that there are no tricks, and you just have to do your best every single day. And actually, the trick is understanding that not every show is going to be the best show of your life as a singer and a performer, and you just have to do the best you can in the moment. Luckily, these guys know all the words to the song, and it's very helpful when I'm losing my voice and I just go like this. What's your question?
First of all, I think you're amazing.
Thank
and
you.
I was wondering if you could describe your family members by like one of your song lyrics or one of your songs.
I'd have to take more than like 30 seconds to think about that.
Just like one family member.
One, my sister is, I don't know what, I can never describe my sister in a song because she's always changing. But I really love her. We're becoming best friends, and that's the really special thing for me. So yeah, I don't know. I have a million words to describe her. Yeah. What's your question, hon? Yeah. Hey. I love your earrings, by the way. That's really cool.
What is this?
I love how she just completely didn't hear me say how beautiful her earrings were. In her head, she was like, I'm going to say this right now. I haven't heard of it, but what do I value? I value integrity in people most in life. I think that you have nothing without integrity. What's your question?
What took you so long to come
To Des Moines. I don't know what took me so long to come here. I just woke up here this morning and I was like, cool, I'm in Des Moines. What's your question in the back?
First off, all of them.
Thanks, man.
Out of all your songs, that's my kind of question. What's been one of your favorite songs to just write?
I had the most fun ever writing and singing Lost in Japan. We wrote it in like 15 minutes, and I just love that song with all my heart. It's so fun. What's your question?
What pushed you to be an artist? Like what point of your life were you like, I want to do this?
When I wanted to be a musician. When Ed Sheeran first released the 18, that was kind of the moment where I was like, oh, you don't have to dance. Because I was like, you never do it. I have no idea how to dance. When he released music, I was so inspired because he was just a dude with a guitar, and I was like, me too. Yeah. What's your question?
First of all, I love you. What's the hardest song that you've ever written?
The hardest song that I've ever written was actually Perfectly Wrong. It was difficult to write, but I love that song with all my heart. What's your question?
So a few months ago, one of my really good friends passed away. A drunk driver hit her car.
I'm so sorry.
And your music was like the one thing that like helped me get through that. So, how do you like deal with grief or like losing someone that close to you?
I've never had to. I'm so lucky. No one in my family and no one close to me has ever passed away. So I wish I had the words to say to help you. All I would say is that all the love you need is already around you. You just have to take it and use it, you know. Don't push people away from you. Yeah.
Thank you.
What's your question?
So if you were a musician, what do you think you'd want to do with your life?
If I wasn't a musician, I think I'd be like a doctor. But not like a I'd be like a holistic medicine doctor, doing Reiki, meditating on mountains.
Oh, okay.
In their head?
So, you're on tour, obviously.
It's true.
What is one thing that you like to do just to kind of like relieve the stress?
don't feel the stress. So it's not relieving stress, but I like to play a lot of Xbox. It's true. PS3. What's your question?
Well, when I walked in, I heard a lot of John Mayer playing.
Yeah,
so
I love that guy.
I love John Mayer
Yeah.
too. So if you were to choose one song to play like on stage, to cover, what song would you choose?
I got to sing "In Your Atmosphere" with him when he was in Toronto, and that's the song I would have chosen. That was basically a dream come true. Yeah. What's your question?
Okay, so when you can feel
I
yourself.
love how you're sitting. You're like, I could never sit like that in 100 years. My hamstrings are so tight. I can't even touch my toes right now. You look so comfortable.
I'm just chilling.
Just chilling.
What I would do to be able to sit like that is a lot. Like, I don't.
Yoga.
I can barely sit cross-legged. All right.
When you're like, what do you do when you feel yourself like, catch yourself going off like,
Into a negative place?
Yes.
Yeah. When I catch myself going into a negative place, I shut down those thoughts and I immediately look around me for the things that are positive and that's going on, because if there's so much negative going on, there's also just as much positive always. That's how the universe is, and you just have to look for it and open your eyes to it. So every time I think something negative, I'm like, oh, I'm feeling tired today. I go, no. Could be worse. I could have diarrhea and I don't.
That is so true.
I feel better.
I relate to that so much. It's so sad.
What's your question, honey? Yep. My favorite word.
Wow.
I really don't know. You really stumped me. I want to tell you something good, but I don't. What is my favorite word? I don't know what my favorite word is, son. What's your favorite word? Do you have one? No. All right, I feel better now. What's your question?
So Ellen is my biggest inspiration. So are you.
DeGeneres.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my dream to be on her show.
You want me to help?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't have that power, by the way. I can ask her.
Please. So I guess she inspires me a lot. Has she said anything to you that
Ellen,
inspires you?
hold on. I have to actually. Let me. She said this is funny you're saying this, because she said probably one of the sweetest things I've ever got texted. She said to me. What did she say? She just texted me after I did SNL. She said, "You were so amazing. I know that was a big one for you, and you killed it." And I said, "Thanks so much." She's like, "I'm so happy for you. I know it's hard to navigate huge success, and if you ever need someone to talk to, I'm always here for you." And I've been on Ellen a couple of times, but we'd never talked that much, and that was out of nowhere, and that was just like all human, nothing else, no ego, nothing, just pure human. She must have saw SNL and sent me that message right away, and so she's a very good person to look up to. Don't ever stop, okay? Yeah. What's your question? What have I done in Des Moines? I went to the gym this morning. I got coffee at a place.
My dad took a
I had
picture
about 5 minutes before I had to leave. And then I got coffee, and then I went to the gym, and then I went to this cryo sauna place, which was pretty cool. And then now I'm here. What else is there to do in Des Moines? I don't know. There's a farmer's market going on. I know that. What's your question with the glasses in the back? Yeah, you. Do I have meanings to my songs? I really hope so. If I didn't, I'd be stressed out. But yes, I have lots of meanings. But sometimes they're about heartbreak, sometimes they're about falling in love, and sometimes they're about life in general. What's your question? Hi. Yeah, I see. I'm so much better at giving advice than following advice. I can't take my own advice if I try my hardest. What's your question?
So do you ever get time while you're on tour to do things for yourself?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. What do you mean? This is I'm doing exactly what I want to do for myself right now.
Well, like extra things besides like singing.
Like going to do cryotherapy in the morning. Yeah, I do. Of course, yeah, I do. I just love my job. Honestly, I love it so much, and it's my favorite thing to do is perform, and so that's kind of doing something for myself. Yeah.
You got 3 more questions.
What's your question?
I'm a huge hockey fan.
Hockey fan, cool.
Who's your favorite hockey player?
My favorite hockey player? I don't know. I don't know. I can't even answer that because now I know hockey players, and I'm worried if I don't say them. What's your question? I love you back. You don't have a question? Well, hey, good to talk to you. What's your question?
Hi, I just want to say I love you a lot, and recently my grandma passed away, and I just graduated high school, and I found out that she passed away on my graduation, and I was just wondering, like, what you do when you're going through something or who you go to, because what I do is I listen to your music, because I remember when I found out the news, I was getting ready for my graduation, and then I listened to a little too much, and it immediately made me feel so much better, and
Good.
I just was wondering, like, if you go to someone or if you listen to something.
Yeah, well, I'm so sorry to hear that. I think that the only way to feel love and to feel better is to give love and to give, and I find that, like, whenever I'm feeling down, I'm just like, we'll walk into a room and just hug the first person I see and just, like, send love to people, because the second you send love out there, it comes right back to you, and that's kind of my biggest thing. So whenever you're feeling dark, just go and hug every human being you see, even if they don't want you to hug them. Just be like, just hug me. I love you too. What's your question, hon?
Is there anything that you do before you go on stage?
I say this every day, but I basically go pee 1,000 times. I go pee, and then in 3 seconons I have to pee again, and I'm like, why? It's just this nervous thing that I have that I have to pee a lot, and that's what I do. So I just enjoy it, you guys. Have fun tonight. Take care.
Love you. Bye. Love you. Bye, guys.
All right, guys, I enjoy that.